Let's see. Man, look at that. Whew. It's pretty good. Let me cut it. Ooh, cooked to perfection. Look at that. In order to bake our bread, first we need a good bed of embers. So we gotta build up the fire and then we can bake our bread. So to start, we're gonna need to heat up some water. I've got all my ingredients here. For 1 cup of flour, you're gonna need a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, and 1 sachet of instant yeast. I'll put the exact measurements right here on the video written down so you can copy them, but that's all this is. So first I gotta warm up about a cup of water, less than 1 cup of water, get it warm. So there's our water. I'm gonna put it by the fire here to get it warm. You got it, you want it warm like body temperature warm, not hot. Here I have my aluminum cups that I made special. What I'm gonna do is when the dough is ready, I'm gonna put it inside the pot, cover it, and then bake it. That's what these are for. So I got one for me, one for Mauricio, my hiking buddy, and I think the water might be ready. No, it's still a little bit cold. The water is ready. I'm gonna start putting little by little here in my bag because I don't want to have too much water. So I put about half. Now you can close the Ziploc bag and start mixing everything without getting your hands dirty. Just work at it, work it, and keep adding water little by little until you have the dough of the right consistency. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 3 pebbles at the bottom of the pot. That is so that the aluminum cup that I'm gonna put the dough in won't touch the surface, any surface of the titanium pot. That way the dough won't burn as easily. Now I'm gonna need to put some butter on both of these tinfoil cups, and then I'm gonna put my dough. So I've already buttered this one. This is how I do it. I put some melted butter on the cup. That way it's easier to coat. And I go like this. I don't know if you can see this. And I start turning the cup so that the butter gets all the surface of the tin. Okay, I overdid the water with my dough. That's really common. But don't worry, I'm not worried because I'm gonna use this like this. Like if I was a baker, professional baker, I'm just gonna pour it. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit and rise. It needs to double its size approximately. I'm gonna leave this out here by the fire so they're warm for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour. The embers are not ready yet, so there's no rush. Okay, so the dough is ready. I'm gonna arrange all these embers to have both pots here baking. So I'm gonna put them on the embers with the lid on. Ouch! You just need to make sure that the edges are not touching. There you go. Cover it. We're gonna be checking them periodically to see how they are baking. Look at that. That's raw dough. Raw. It's gonna rise even more. There you go. If you want to, you can put some embers on top of the lid to get some heat going on that direction as well. And just wait. You can see the really nice crust that it's forming. I'm gonna give it, I don't know, about 10-15 more minutes. Okay, so we're gonna check if our bread is ready for that. I'm gonna be using a dry twig. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke the bread. Look at that. Here, let me take a shot from this side. Look how nice that looks. Perfect. Okay, so I take the stick, I poke the bread all the way through, take it out, and you can see here if it's still moist. And this one seems to be still moist on the inside, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Let's see the other one. Oof, look at that. Yeah, this one's ready.
Smells good.
Okay, so we're gonna take it out and we're gonna see. Okay, now let's check out the other bread. I've let this cool off for a couple minutes so it's safe to grab it with my hand. Let's see. Man, look at that. Whew. It's pretty good. Let me cut it. Ooh, cooked to perfection. Look at that. Cooked to perfection. Let's put some Nutella.
Qué buena consistencia manejó nuestra Nutella, ¿eh?
Sí. Temperatura ambiente. Look at that. Let's see. Are you looking at this? So fluffy. The bread was cooked to perfection. Really fluffy. So good. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed